Hello, I'm John. Today we're going to talk about speaking in front of an audience. It often terrifies many people, but if you practice and prepare, you can do a great job every time. Before we get started, let's do some warm-up exercises. Remember, pronunciation is the most important skill you have when you're giving a speech. My biggest problem when giving a speech is that I talk too fast. Slow down, pronounce your words clearly, and your audience will appreciate it. Keeping that in mind when you're doing our exercises will help you in your speaking. Today we're going to work on the F and V sounds. I'll say the pairs of words and stop the video and practice on your own. Face, vase, fine, vine, life, live, loft, love, file, vial, fairy, very, fast, vast, foul, vowel, safe, save, belief, believe. Now let's work on sentences. I'll say the 5 sentences and stop the video and work on your own. The Chinese vase had the face of a warrior from the Han Dynasty. A vine from the Napa Valley's world-famous grapes helped to produce the fine wine. If we only have one life to live, then let us make it a great one. My grandson fell in love with the bedroom in the loft. The website left a vile file with a virus on my computer. 5 more practice sentences. The Yangtze River ferry trip was very quick from Wuhan to Yichang. The vast universe is filled with fast-moving comets. The vowel in foul sounds like the word owl. My father says it is a safe idea to save your money. To believe in yourself is the belief everyone should have. Next, small talk. Let's work on greetings. Remember to stop the video and practice on your own, and also to emphasize the underlined words in each of the sentences. I'm so glad to see you. It's wonderful to see you. You look great. So do you. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you. I'd like to meet him. So would I. I've never met him. Neither have I. I'm looking forward to meeting them. So am I. Haven't I met you somewhere before? I don't think so. What's your first name? My name is John. How do you spell it? John. John. Do you get nervous in business or school settings when making a speech? Well, don't worry, we all do. Let's look at some tips on making a great speech every time. There are 6 ways to give a speech. The first is an impromptu speech, where someone asks you to get up and say a few words without preparation. Next, you can memorize a written speech. You can read a written speech. You can give a PowerPoint presentation. You can prepare an outline and use note cards or a digital device to help you to remember your points. Or you can use some combination of these. Speaking in front of people is a lot like riding a bicycle. The more you do it, the better you get. Here are my 7 tips for giving a great presentation every time. Speakers get in trouble when they talk about things that they don't know about or did research. Try to keep your speeches smart. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Do your research. Don't think that you know everything about a topic without looking at the newest data. It will help. Know your audience. Why are they there? What can you teach them? What do they want to learn? Getting to know who you're speaking to is a very important point that a lot of speakers forget. Next, write the speech. The most important point I could tell you is use words you know. Try to sound smart by using long words or complicated concepts. Will not only confuse you, but most likely confuse your audience as well. So try to stick to English that you understand and feel comfortable with. If possible, practice, practice, practice. Remember practicing hand gestures and facial expressions as well. Outlining your presentation on note cards or a portable device is what I think is the best way to give a speech. This allows you to make more eye contact with the audience, and it doesn't bore them like reading a written speech or memorizing a speech. So try to be natural and open and use cards to refer to your important points as necessary. Giving a good speech is a lot like dancing. There's rhythm and pace and excitement involved. So when you do that, the audience can dance along with you and enjoy themselves. So remember, keep on dancing. How many times have you heard a speech and thought after the first sentence, "Oh, this is going to be boring"? Starting your speech is the most important part. People turn you on or turn you off after 30 seconds. So here are 6 ways to start your speech and to make sure that you get people's attention. Starting your speech with a stunning or unbelievable fact grabs people's attention. They're going to want to know more. What are you going to talk about? I need to know more about this. Starting a speech by asking a question engages the audience. What's your favorite food? Do you want to fly to the moon? What's your birthday? Something that makes them think about themselves will get the audience engaged. People love to hear stories. So starting a speech with a personal story gives you credibility and makes you an empathetic figure. So don't tell a speech the next time you have to get up and talk. Tell a story. Make it real. Make it live. Make it fun. Make it you. Starting a speech with silence is an edgy yet effective way to get the audience's attention. They expect that you're going to speak, but if you ask them something provocative and then let them think about it for 10 or 15 seconds, it will seem like 5 minutes to them, and that'll get their attention. One of the most overused methods for starting a speech is by using a quote. Now, a quote can be a good way to start a speech if used well, but too often it just appears to be someone's lazy way out of thinking about a better way to start their speech. So use a quote if you must, but try to think of other ways and more effective ways to start your speech. Studies have shown that getting people to laugh or smile in the first 30 seconds of a speech increases the odds of them liking the speech to 80%. So it's a very effective way to get the speech going. Now, it's not always appropriate to make people laugh, so that's something that you have to keep in mind. But if you can make them smile or laugh, then give it a go. Just remember, being funny is not easy. Powerful words and a powerful presence make for a great speech. So keep in mind the tone of your voice, your face, your expressions, your eye contact, your volume. All these things make for a good speech. So let's think about that for a few minutes and see how we can make our speeches better. Keep these critical points in mind when making a speech. Stand tall, don't slouch. Make good eye contact. Keep your hands visible. Speak so everyone can hear, the front row as well as the back row. Vary your tone. Don't be a monotone voice. Be polite. Have a smile or a neutral face. And the most important thing, breathe. Too many times people forget to breathe. Remember, motion attracts attention. So your face, your head, your hands and your arms and your body all can move. So move them during the speech. It will attract the audience's attention and make them pay attention to you. Here are some ideas to think about the next time you give a speech. Audiences want you to succeed. So prepare, practice, and perform, and they'll love you. For more great tips on speaking English, go to our website, americanspeechcompany.com. Also, you can get John McGorry's book, Seeking Balance, the ultimate guide to English speaking excellence for the shy, foreign, or frustrated. You can find it on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. Thanks for watching Episode 5 from the How to Speak English video series. We have 7 more coming up, including ones on travel, asking and telling, tongue twisters, and health. So to see all of our presentations, push the Join Us button down in the corner. All great speakers spread knowledge, joy, and hope. So the next time you give a speech, just remember to do those things and you'll be great.